Welcome to the channel. Today's going to be the third installment of how to build a quadcopter. We're going to install the VTX. Let's get into it. So today's plan is to install this is the AKK FX2 Ultimate. So right now we just need this wire here. And this tells you right here where everything goes. So my plan for now, plug that there, is to see which wires we're gonna need. So we got this too. This is a 7.6, 7 to 26 volts. This is what powers this unit. Then we've got the camera wire, and then this positive and negative here. These are supposed to go to the camera, but these are going to go to the these are going to go to the flight controller. So I don't need these two wires. I'm going to pull these out because I'm powering the camera off of the flight controller. And then the smart audio wire will be staying. We're gonna hook that up too. So I've got my little pick tool. We are going to go ahead and remove these two wires right here, this black and this red. Now the way you usually do this is to pull up one of these little pads. I don't know that. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and pry up that guy right there, just like that. There we go. And that's the red one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it right out. Just like that. Next one is right. Sorry about the focus. Next one is right here. Just put this guy right underneath there. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull this black wire out. So there's that. I have removed the power and ground wire. That is supposed to go from the VTX to the camera because the camera is going to be powered from the flight controller, not from the VTX. Plug this guy back in, make sure all our wires are correct. So now we have our ground and power wire to power the VTX. And we have our yellow video wire, that's for the actual video signal to the camera. We do want that. And then our smart audio so that we can control our camera with our Tyrannus. The next thing I want to do, so when I cut this to length, I'm going to cut this about, and it's about 2.5 inches long. And then what I'll do is I'll spin this, wrap it up, flip it, and just kind of place it like that. And that'll keep all the wires out of the way and everything good. And actually with the antenna, I'm going to have to put that antenna's coming out of the back of this, so I'll put it like that, and then that'll still give me enough wire to work on this when I need to. So cutting that at 2.5 roughly, right about there. Okay, now sometimes I'll utilize this just to hold everything together. And what I'm going to do is peel back just a pinch of each wire. And I'm only peeling back. Oh, this one I went too far. I'm only peeling back about 1/8 of an inch, not even. Okay, then I'll twist the ends just a little bit. Untwist these wires. This is driving me kind of crazy here. There we go. There we go. Twist, twist, twist. Now, try to splay these out. Because the next thing I want to do is to pre-tin them. A little bit of flux. And then off camera, I've got a wet sponge and then some solder. And then I'm just going to put the soldering iron on one side of the wire and then tap it with the other with the solder. And there we go. That's one. That's two. That's three. And this guy makes four. We are going to take our red wire and piggyback it on the VBAT here. We are going to take our black wire and put it here on this ground pad. We are going to take our yellow wire and connect it to this VTX pad. And then we are going to take our green smart audio wire and connect that to the TX3 UART. Let's go ahead and do it. Again, I cannot stress enough the importance of these guys. These guys rock. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn this like this. I'm going to put these in from this side. Starting with our this guy here. Starting with our power wire. Go ahead and grab that with the tip of these. And we're going to match that, like I said, with the VBAT wire. And all I'm doing is putting this to the joint there and applying heat and letting the solder work its way in. Just like that. I get a nice good connection. And I'm also double checking to make sure that none of these wires are touching any other pads. I will go back later and check it with a multimeter. Next, we're going to take, okay, for the rest of these pads, we are going to need to pre-tin them. So we need the TX3 pad, just placing the soldering iron down on this pad and just giving it a light tap of the solder, and she will take. It helps to clean off the soldering iron. There we go, little pad there. The VTX pad, a little bit there, and then the ground pad. There we go. Now we need our ground wire. I'm gonna take that and place that to the ground pad. Just place the wire on the solder and touch it with the iron and it will soak right in. Now I'm going to take my yellow camera wire and I'm going to attach that to the VTX pad. Place the wire down and hit it with a little bit of heat. And that's it. We're attached. Next, I will take my smart audio wire and put that to the TX3 pad. Let's clean off this tip just a pinch. And place that right there. Place it down. Apply heat. And that's it. Now what I'm going to do is spin this around a little bit. Just to wrap those wires up nice. And then I'm going to put our camera back in its little place. Now that the VTX is installed, I'm going to wrap the wire around like that. Fold it back and place it like that. Next, I'm going to take our antenna wire and clip that in the back. Just like that. And that's how to install a VTX on your quadcopter. If you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up button and just punch that subscribe button because you only get to do it once and it's fun. And I'll catch you later. Peace.